start on my brows.
No, I don't want you to start first.
You need brows, right?
Yeah,
so
but first of all, babe, wait. You just turn on. See. Cut. So first of all, let's welcome them to the video. Let them know what's going on. You already starting your dang eyebrows,
guys. It's a makeup tutorial.
Jeez. Y'all, babe made us cocktails.
I did.
For this video, and as you can tell by the title, it may get a little messy. We this is not premeditated. A long time ago, like,
yeah, we were just like, we're gonna film it.
Yeah, like 7 months ago. Someone asked us, like a couple people asked us to do the Why We Left Our Exes video, and just we just never got around to doing it. And so we're about to put on our makeup anyway, so it's like, hey, we haven't done like a makeup video in a while, because if you scroll down, we're gonna put it in the description box. We did a Q&A where we did our makeup. Yeah, like, it was one of like a third one of our, yeah, one of the first. One of our first videos. so it's been a while. It's pretty much what we're gonna do this go around. So if y'all have any questions, actually never mind, don't ask us no questions about any story that we put in this. This is just story time makeup. Doing story time / makeup. I will scream. Oh, I thought I ran out of eyebrow. Oh my god, that was gonna be
pencil, and I just left them all.
But if you can resonate with anything, if you want to leave us any like nice comments or anything like that, you can leave them in the comment section. Yeah. And you don't know any of these exes that we're talking about. Even if you know, you don't know. Okay?
Yeah, you really don't know.
You probably really don't
Unless
know.
you know me personally.
Unless you know me personally, because I haven't been on the internet with none of my exes.
I have.
Except my...
But they wouldn't know, like, like, they didn't know them.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah. They were, like, featured.
That's true. Unless you knew me from, like, a long... Like, you've been following me for a long time ago. You ain't seen nobody on TikTok. Yeah. Alright, guys. So, this is not no particular order. I want to just throw that out there. I'm not doing it in order. But, I left one of my exes because... This one, I said I was gonna talk about, actually they're not even ex. So okay, a couple people I had like entanglements with in situationships. Yeah, those are not exes. An ex is somebody that we both decided that we're gonna date, and no matter if it went somewhere or not, we both had a mutual understanding that okay, we're going somewhere, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's that. So one of my exes, we didn't work out because we were pretty much, we was like really young, you know what I mean? Like super duper young. Wow, that's when I kind of first started, you know, exploring my sexuality a little bit. And we didn't work out because we were just like on two different pages with a lot of the times. Like either I wanted to be serious, she didn't want to be serious, or she wanted to be serious and I was like not being serious. Yeah. Then one time, and it was like a whole lot of like back and forth, you know. I didn't cheat on her first, she cheated on me, and then I found out. And then after that I was like, you know, I'm not gonna be serious with you, I'm gonna play you. I was very honest. I was like, and she was just like, well, it don't matter, you know, I still want to be with you, whatever. But I literally was told her that I was not gonna be serious with her again. So if she wanted to stick around for the ride, so be it. She chose to stick around, so that's exactly what it was. It was a ride. So we literally was just, it was just a lot going on in that quote unquote relationship, and just a lot of young shit. Yeah. So that's my one ex story. That's why we didn't make it. And we were a lot alike. Matter of fact, it was the same sign. Yeah. So it just crazy.
I've never dated my same. Well, not a woman.
Not a woman?
Or girl, I guess.
I need my moisturizer so you can pause that.
So I left an ex because they were just very it just there's so many reasons. Should I do top 3 reasons?
I feel like if you want your story to be a little longer, it can, because I do have a longer story. Yeah. That was just so long ago, like I just don't even remember for real. Like I just know the basics of why it didn't work out.
So okay, so I'll say I'll do like top 3.
Okay.
1, we were not physical. So that was like bullshit. I'm a Scorpio. Bullshit. Okay. The communication was terrible. I think it had a lot to do with like just insecurity and not acting grown, I guess. Just still feeling like a kid and feeling like you can't express yourself. There was glitter all over this, and now I have glitter all over my...
Over what?
All over my eyelid. No, and it's staying. I'm sad. Damn. There was glitter all over my brush, y'all. And now I have glitter.
I have this massive pimple on my eyebrow, y'all. It's so bad. But babe said I can't.
No.
Cause it's gonna be red.
It's gonna be
marked.
But yeah, so the communication was bad. We weren't physical. And it was really like, you're just like my homegirl type vibes.
So it wasn't even like a connection for real.
It wasn't like a real connection. I think we had like things in common, and it was just like really chill. So I was just like, whatever. But I wasn't like in love or anything like that. And if I'm just not passionate about a situation or like anything, then I'm just like pretty much done. But I have a tendency to like look at the best in everybody. So I stayed longer than I should have. But
yeah, comment below if you've ever been like in a relationship and you know like the relationship was over. Because they say like women, we check out mentally. And mentally first, and then we decide to leave. And I can honestly say, in all the relationships that I left or it didn't work out, I definitely checked out mentally first. So.
But yeah, this ex like did some crazy shit.
Oh my god,
did some crazy shit. Like,
you gonna tell the story?
I guess I'll tell the story. Which story am I telling?
I don't know, the crazy shit.
The moving crazy shit? Or I guess that's not as crazy as the other stuff.
No, the other stuff.
Okay. So get this. So we lived together, right? We lived together for a year. And, right? No, 2 years. And I found out all this later that, because I always thought she just didn't really want to fuck with me like that. So I was just like, whatever. But it wasn't until a situation happened that all of a sudden I have all these feelings. So we'll get to that. So, yeah, so it was like some argument about something. I don't know. So she ended up like leaving and going across the country. And didn't say when she was coming back, nothing, just whatever. So I'm like, okay, whatever. That's cool, whatever. And, you know, I'm just like out here dating around. You know, on the dating apps and whatnot. And so I met this girl. And we started kicking it. We both didn't want anything serious. It was just kind of like, whatever, dating, have fun. And she liked to be at my house when
popped up on that day.
She liked to be at my house one weekend.
Oh, this nose ring does not want to. I'm not digging in my nose, y'all. This nose ring. This nose ring. I'm like trying to like twist it at the top. It's just not. It just want to be in the video. So
let it be great.
Yeah.
In the video.
I'm telling you.
Oh no, my brush is shutting. Yeah, so she liked to pop up all of a sudden out of nowhere, talking about banging on the front door. We're about to go to sleep, right? Banging on the front door. Why are you banging on the front door?
About to go to sleep.
And you live here and you have a key. First of all, that's weird. No, I was about to go to sleep for real though. Banging on the door and then like tried to fight me, y'all, because there was a girl there. But you were across the country and nobody knew when you was coming back. And we're not together. Right. Many elements.
For one, can you pause the story? Like, I definitely could not be with nobody, like live with nobody, and we're not together. Like, we used to be together.
Yeah.
And we not together no more. I can't like live with you no more. Yeah. I don't care how many feelings I say I don't have for you. I'm still gonna be like, who is that? Where you going? Especially you go out the house looking a little too good, looking like, hello. No, ma'am.
No, I never got that energy though. So I'm like, what the fuck is your problem?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I wasn't gay. Straight.
Pretty much. Probably was. But yeah, so after that incident, like, she put her hands on me in a violent way. I was like,
violent way.
You know what? You're taking me out of my element because I'm like the chillest person.
Hold on. Alright. I said, because who wants to fight?
Right. And I'm like the chillest person.
Oh, just a little update. So since the last video, we used different type of makeup. What did I use last time?
I don't know what you used last time. I have no idea. But we'll just tell you what we used.
Okay. So just a little quick, in case y'all want to know what we're using.
Yeah.
So babe put me onto NARS.
Yes. It's the... Hold on, can we both do it at the same time? Yeah.
Can we?
Hey.
Is it?
Mine is.
Let me come over there and choose.
Hold on. Get your face. Okay, there we go.
Alright.
Mine's in the color... Damn, what was the name of it?
It's right there.
Oh, Nambia.
And mine is Makea.
Yeah.
Medium Deep 4.
So this is the Soft Matte Complete Foundation.
Yeah.
So it's like they're... two of their foundations like mixed together. It's nice. It's a nice foundation.
And she also put me on to this. What did you call it?
A beauty blender.
A beauty blender. I didn't have this the last time. I had like this hard type of situation going on.
And she wasn't wetting it. I'm like,
yeah. I see. I'm not really a makeup person. So I'd be like, shit.
I was like, girl.
You know how people have like different looks? I have one look. If I do my makeup, how y'all see it is how it gets done. I might throw a little eyeshadow on sometimes, but for the most part, no. Babe says she like doing her makeup. It feel like a luxury to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she loves it.
Cause I look like a bum all week.
Girl, bye.
I do. I go to work. Even one of my coworkers. I'm not. Even one of my coworkers is right there.
Oh.
Even one of my coworkers was like, I showed her our engagement photos. I told you what she said.
No.
She was like, the one that's on my screen.
Yeah. I
showed it to her and she was like, oh my God, you look like a model. And then you come to work and you're just like, eh.
Well, damn.
But I just recently found out she's a Leo. So
like,
that's why I like you.
Yeah.
It's just so funny. Funny and honest. But it's true. I just go to work because I'm teaching kids.
Right.
Like, who cares what I look like?
And then we're also using the NARS concealer.
I love NARS creamy concealer.
Oh, can you see? Am I doing this right? I'm definitely not.
You just have to block out the background things. That's the gist of it.
You do it?
Yep.
Alright. What color is it?
What's your color, girl?
Caramel. Are you finished with your story?
I don't know.
No, you were still on when she popped up, so then that happened and then
I was done. But see, it was weird. It was a weird time because, and this is why I was so hesitant with you, because I was like, this is a lot of fucking drama.
Yeah.
But we still had to live together until August.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted peace. And so it was peaceful kind of ish for a little while. And then I just went ghost, so. I just went ghost.
So I left one of my exes for obvious reasons. He was a guy. And together for so long, y'all, like so long, and it just wasn't gonna work out. Like we ended up going into two different people when we were going to college, and just a long wind of things. So we eventually was not gonna work out like as a whole, but that's pretty much why we didn't last. And I left another one of my, oh, go ahead. I forgot it was taking turns.
Your stories are so short.
My stories are so short. Let me see, should I deepen them?
Wow, who's the Scorpio here?
I know.
I'm like Queen Bae.
You know what it is? It's because my exes are so far from each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I had so many like situationships between exes for real.
Yeah.
That
like
I don't even remember. You know what I mean? Like
a true sag.
So I can probably tell you a lot about situationships. You know what I mean? But they're like we wasn't together or aiming towards anything, so it really wasn't like a reason.
Yeah.
But since these people I mentioned them so like so spaced long out. Ago and so spaced out, I really honestly don't remember like the key detail of why we didn't work out. So
And I probably do because I'm a Scorpio and I can't help it. Like, if you wronged me ever, I just can never forget it.
And you know what? I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of my exes didn't really wrong me. Like, we didn't work out for like, maybe like we both were like in the wrong. Or shit, maybe it was me. But
it's just like, maybe it was.
I was young. So maybe, you know, I don't really, not for that. Yeah. I do know the one we dated when we were both the same song. Like I said, she did cheat on me and stuff like that. But yeah.
Okay, so I left another one of my exes because, first of all, the red flags were there the first week. Let's start
the first. See, she didn't tell me this.
Let's start. I did tell you this.
The first week?
And I told you about my friend who was like, "Girl, that's a red flag. Don't even."
So that incident happened the first week.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like knowing her. Yeah.
Wow. So let's know.
Oh my god. So I remember like going out and like just staying the night at her place, and I went to take my makeup off, and she didn't have like makeup shit, so I just grabbed some toilet paper to just use my makeup remover. And she had a fit. She was like, "Why would you use that? Why wouldn't you use some other?" I don't know what she said. She's like, "Do you know how much toilet paper?"
Not how much toilet paper costs.
I was like,
she was spazzing for real,
flag, bro. Yeah, I was just like, but my crazy ass is like, you know, some people are just particular about their things.
Oh my gosh. Not particular about their
particular.
Thing. And me, I'm the type of person that look for red flags. Like, please show me a red flag. Flag
please
football.
Show me a red flag.
Flag football. Drop a flag. Please, so I can run. Like, let me know.
You're such a sad. You're ready to go.
Ready to run. Okay? Ready.
That's so funny. But yeah, so my friend, I was telling her about that, and she's like, no, that's a red flag. But I'm hard-headed. My dad always just say a hard head makes a soft behind. And my behind is real soft, ain't it, babe?
Yeah, it's so soft.
There you go.
How you got it like that?
So, there you go. So anyways, still dated her. And really it was like an age gap. Like we just were not the same kind of people. Like, just very different. Like, cool, you know? A lot of people that I dated, like, we should have just been friends.
Yeah.
And kept it that way. Like, cool, but just didn't mesh at all. And so
I hope I'm not looking retarded while I'm doing my makeup. I really feel like I'm making all type of faces. Sorry.
So she I will admit I cheated on her in the beginning.
Oh
I don't really like it. I mean, it was cheating, but to be fair, we were like not official. We were two weeks into dating.
Oh. And
I had not closed out a previous situation. And so, and it wasn't my intention to do that either. It was just like a moment. So, and not a great moment anyway, but it was a moment. And so, that's kind of like how things started. So it was like very rocky anyway. And then her zodiac sign did not help the fact that I had done that. So the trust was never going to be there. And had I known about like astrology heavy like that, I would have been like, this is never going to work anyway. And don't even bother. But she swore she would like forgive me, and she never did.
So what made you tell her? So how did she find out?
She just knew.
Oh, intuition.
I finally admitted it. Yeah. She was like, I'm just mad that you lied. I did lie. Like, I don't want that drama. I didn't mean it anyway. I did, and I will admit it. I lied. I sure did. But after that, I was like, I will never do any shit like that ever again.
Yeah.
Because even though, like, she wasn't the one, it still really, like, messed with me that I hurt somebody that bad.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I was like, never again, never again. I will just be fucking single. I feel like I have any urge to just be out here.
I need to break up for 2 days.
I will just be fucking single, man. But yeah, so the reason that ended is because like there was no forgiveness. There was just never forgiveness, and that was always looming over my head. And even like a year and a half later, still. And so I was like,
you really can't come back from cheating. You really can't. Comment below if you think a relationship can be the same after a partner cheats.
I don't think so. Yeah. I think there's like a level of trust that will just never be there anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I really do.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, no matter what, you just gonna always, they're always gonna have something to hang over your head.
Always gonna be side-eye.
Or you always gonna side eye them. Regardless.
Yeah. So, but that ended because, like, I realized, I was like, okay, now you're just bullshitting. You're never gonna forgive me. And I'm just over it. I got tired. Emotionally just drained. Like, she would be so fucking crazy. Like, I go to work. I served at the time. I go to work. Send me your location.
Not work.
Yes. To make sure you're there. And not somewhere else. I was like, nigga, you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. But then, you know, as I got older, I realized she already had a lot of insecurities. Yeah. She was very, very, very insecure. So I was like, you know what? I can't. Because, you know, you evolve. You learn from your things you do. And you grow. And she wasn't growing from it. So I was like, you know what? I'm done.
And she was older too. So.
Yeah. Way older. Like 8 years older than me. So that ended. I was already like emotionally tapped out. And I had broken up with her. But she didn't really accept it. So then we stayed together longer. It was horrible. So then she finally broke up with me. And I think because I was already like mentally gone. Emotionally gone. I was like, whatever. And I was like, I moved on. And that like really bothered her. And she like showed up at my job one day. Like in the morning. Like I teach. So that's like really early.
Right.
And was just like out there. So what the fuck is going on? You broke up with me. Leave me alone.
Get out.
Yeah, so that ended. And that felt like the biggest weight off my shoulders of life, honestly. That was a really, that was a bad relationship for me.
Damn.
It was really toxic. Low vibe and super toxic. Very low vibe.
I had one of those. It wasn't a relationship though, but I told you about that situation when I talked to this girl. It was so draining. So it's my turn again.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so I'll say the longest story for last. Okay. So I left one of my exes because I feel like ultimately, you know, we just never was gonna work out. You know how you just be in those situations to where like you wanted to work in the beginning and then it's just like you see so many, that was a red flag relationship. But y'all know what, at this point in time in my life, I was ready to commit. I was ready to, you know, settle down and really like be with someone for real. So I kind of like overlooked a couple of them, but you know what, I ain't gonna overlook too many. So for starters, this relationship was long distance and it was great at first. You know, we traveled back and forth. I believe on the visit when she came here to Atlanta one time, and I believe we got like super drunk. We were just leaving like a wedding reception type of vibe. And instead of us, you know, coming in the house, you know, being cute, you know what time it is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. She like decided to like prank me on some crazy shit. Like, oh, I'm getting ready to, like somebody finna get ready to come pick me up. Now mind you, if I was in my right mind, I would have known that nobody was finna come pick her up. For one, you don't know nobody. But at the same time, I don't know who you know. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it's still new. Yeah. So I'm like, no, you're not finna go nowhere. It's late. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting upset. And then so she started playing with me. But she, instead of just, I'm finna go somewhere, she started saying little shit. Like, oh, you just want to come to sleep anyway. Come home, go to sleep anyway. Just talking shit. Like talking out the side of her neck. So I'm like, so then she takes it a step further. Mind you, we drunk. I left my shoes at the place. I didn't notice till the next day. So that's how drunk we are. Damn. So I hear her talking on the phone to somebody. I don't even know if it was a real person, but she acting like it. Talking about talking outside her neck. So I'm like, who the fuck is she talking to about? Like what? So I go in there, bust in there, and we have an altercation. Mind you, I don't even get in physical altercations with none of my partners. I feel like if it gets violent or it gets to a point where y'all are putting your hands on each other, or even like verbally abusive, like that's just, I don't do that. Yeah. You know, I don't do toxic relationships because you know, it's just how I was raised and I've been around it for a while. So it's like stuff like that is kind of triggering for me, right? Yeah. So we get into an altercation. I break my nail. Literally, it's physical, right? So the next day, you know, she apologized, like, yeah, I took it too far. I should never did that. And you know, I'm not gonna do it again, right?
Right.
Cool. So then I would notice, like, during our relationship, mind you, it's long distance, so we were like argue over the phone. She was very clingy. I couldn't really do anything without hearing like, oh, who the fuck, where the fuck you going? Or you said you was gonna call me back. If I say I'm gonna call you back, don't call me back. Like, I'm gonna call you back, right?
Right.
So I'm just like, it's so that was that. And then so we still together, still trying to make it work. End up going on another trip. Argued the whole time. Literally just wasn't hitting on that. So I was pretty much checked out of the relationship like 6 months prior to us ending it off.
Yeah.
So then she liked to visit me one more time in Atlanta, and the girl pulls another stunt, y'all. She pulls this whole other prank. Mind you, we was not no YouTube couple. It's not no recording. It's not no nothing benefiting out of this, right? So she does a whole nother stunt, and we're like into it. Like, I'm telling you, we used to be like, she used to get me angry to the point where it's like, why am I this mad? I haven't been this mad, you know?
Yeah. You
know how you evolve and you know that you're not that person anymore. She would send me back to the old me. Yeah, send me back to the old me. And at that moment, she broke my trust for real. Because when, like, the first time, okay, but then the second time, it's like, you lied. Yeah. I can't trust you. Even, it might seem small to y'all, whatever. I look at all the flags, okay? It was small to me, but it was big. It was so big. Because I'm like, you said you was never going to do no stuff like that again. Yeah. You pulled a stunt again. I can't trust you after this. And why are we arguing over nothing? You know what I'm saying? And come to find out, she was just mad that I couldn't stay. I had to go get my daughter ready for school the next morning, so I couldn't stay the night with her.
But like, why would you be mad about that?
Exactly. So it's like, she said, because I didn't.
It's a red flag if you neglect your daughter.
She said exactly. She said because I didn't communicate that. But I mean, like, you know, I had to get my daughter. Okay, but even if I did communicate that, okay, I'm sorry to communicate that. Whatever, let's move on. Yeah. You know, I'll take my fault into that. But she started communicating all that good stuff. But ultimately, you know, we broke up because I moved on, and I told her that I was like, okay, we need to take a break. Yeah. And she didn't really want to take a break for real, but you know, I just wasn't there. After that, for real, after that incident, I literally was just not even there.
You were done.
Yeah, I was pretty much done mentally. Yeah. But I didn't want to, like, you know how you be with somebody, you know, I didn't really want to hurt her for real. Yeah. Like, I didn't want to be like, okay, I'm out. Yeah. Or, you know, you invest so much time with somebody, and you know, I just didn't want to kind of like leave her like that for real. Yeah. And so I was just kind of holding on just for the sake of, you know, not hurting her feelings. But yeah, like, I'm not gonna say it was all bad, but it was mostly bad. It was more bad than it was good on my end. So this is my side of the story. Yeah. So yeah, I had to leave, and I said I wanted to take a break. Low-key, I knew I wasn't coming back from that break, and I never came back.
And I never came back.
Yeah, I was like, you know, whatever. But she think it's because, you know, I moved on with somebody else, but ultimately we had a way more drama than that. I'm not gonna leave nobody if it's my shit good, we good. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's stupid, you know? So, yeah. Just like red flags and just like connection, communication, just. Cause I honestly, y'all, like, I look at how my relationship is going 6, 8, 9, 10 months after we meet type of vibe, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because when you first meet somebody, it's always gonna be
rainbows and butterflies.
It's always gonna be good. So I look at the relationship, how it is, how you are when you moody, what kind of things you say when you upset with me, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. Yeah. Because some people be like, oh, you know, they be everything you need them to be in the beginning, and then as soon as shit hit the fan or you spend a little more time with them, those true colors come out.
I see your true colors. That's not why I love you. I'm done.
You are done. You always get done before me. I'm done too. I was gonna put some glitter on there, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I just a little nice natural.
I didn't put no glitter today.
You put on glitter?
I did.
Okay.
Glitter.
So, but ultimately, I'm glad I love all my exes.
I know.
Or whatever the situation was, because I want to be able to find my baby.
No, we would have found each other.
Probably would have.
We did anyway.
We did. We did.
mean, you know.
So it must have come. What you want them to say? What you want them to say?
Whatever you want to say.
Leave us a video. Leave us a video.
I wish they could. That would be so cool.
Let me pause.
Leave us a video.
So, cheers to true love. Cheers to finding true love and being happy, peaceful, and successful. And no matter what situation you're in, make sure that you're happy. Make sure that you love. Make sure that you're loving. And just make sure y'all not being toxic to each other.
Yeah. If it's toxic, just either work it out or just leave.
Yeah.
Honestly,
don't stick around for the toxic.
Don't stick around. If you know in your gut it's not gonna work, just let it go.
Just let it go, because I mean, you know, we be in situations like, oh, maybe I'm not gonna find anybody better.
Yeah, you definitely will. But you can't find someone better if you're holding on to something that's not great.
Yeah, or if you're not loving yourself to the highest degree.
Yeah.
Either. So.
Yeah. And if you're not loving yourself to the highest degree, that is kind of shown in who you decide to stick with, too.
Yeah. Yes.
Gotta take it. Had to take it
take
deep.
it a little deeper.
Had to take it deep. I heard you told me about what they said about how you treat yourself
is how you allow other people to treat you.
Yeah.
And they said something like it was only like a it was like slightly like on the same level or just a little bit better.
Yeah.
So if you beat yourself up, you talk about yourself,
negative self-talk.
Yeah, you allow somebody else to call you names and pretty much do the same thing. If you pretty much feel like you deserve harm or stuff like that, then you probably be with an abusive partner.
Yeah.
But that's not everybody, but
in a lot of cases.
Yeah, in a lot of cases. So definitely love on yourself a little more.
Yeah.
And love your partner.
Yeah. But yes, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in to Why We Left Our Exes.
It ain't a nigga that cut that.
So make sure you are subscribed. If you aren't subscribed, I'm not really sure why you haven't subscribed yet, but you should. And also make sure you turn on those bell notifications so you are notified every time we
drop new content.
And we'll see you guys in our next video.